Champions League Welcome to part 2 of my Champions League last 16 predictions. If you watched part 1, then you must be here to make sure you pick the complete opposite to whatever I predict. However, if you haven't watched part 1, then hey, welcome, and make sure you don't take my advice for any bets you're thinking of making this week. Anyways, enough said about that, the better, so let's get right to it. I should also mention that this video was recorded the same day as the previous video, so hopefully there wasn't any drastic results at the weekend just gone by. Atletico Madrid versus Chelsea. So we're starting off with a tricky one. Any Chelsea fans who laughed at Liverpool last year should start deleting their tweets now. Atletico are currently sitting 5 points clear of the top and have only conceded 13 goals and lost 1 game. Suarez has 16 goals for the season but has yet to score for his side in the Champions League. They may have been thumped 4-0 in the opening game by Bayern Munich, but Chelsea can't really say much there either. Chelsea, on the other hand, while under new management of Tuchel, this is still a young side who are starting to find form once again. And when I did my predictions for the group stage, I said Werner and Havertz had yet to make their mark on English soil. That was before they were sharing goals in a 3-3 draw against Southampton. Chelsea have looked impressive defensively, however I feel with Thiago Silva missing, it might not be so secure. These sides play 4 games before the second leg. Atletico will play Real Madrid in one of those games, however Chelsea play Manchester United, Liverpool, Everton and Leeds. Welcome to England, Thomas. The first leg is being played in Romania, but I still expect Madrid to win 2-0 and then go to London to finish the job, perhaps 2-1. Final score, Atletico 4, Chelsea 1. Lazio versus Bayern Munich. Well, it's the draw no runner-up side would have wanted, and unfortunately for Lazio, they drew the short straw. Lazio may have beaten Borussia Dortmund in the group stage, which was considered a shock early on this season, but their season has not been a steady journey so far. Recently they got some nice wins against Napoli, Roma and Atalanta, but they're struggling when it comes to the Milan sides and Juventus. Mobile may have 17 goals to his name, but will struggle to break down the Munich defence. Bayern, to no one's surprise, are top of the Bundesliga and will probably have 60 goals by the time this uploads. There is absolutely no letting up for Lewandowski, as he is currently on 24 goals in the league and is on track to be the top European goal scorer this year. Their perfect season of trophies may be wiped after their second round knockout in the cup, but that will only give them a wake-up call for this game. It's safe to say I'm back in Munich in the first leg 3-1, followed by a handy 3-0 win at home in the second. Final result, Bayern Munich 6, Lazio 1. Atalanta versus Real Madrid. So Atalanta, in their second outing in the Champions League, have qualified for the knockouts once again as previously predicted. Despite conceding 5 goals at home to Liverpool, they squeezed past Ajax and even managed a victory over a weakened Liverpool side at Anfield. In the league, they have held their own against the usual suspects and seem to share results with Lazio and Napoli. So they're a bit of a mixed bag between scoring and conceding. Their Colombian pair of Muriel and Zapata have 28 goals between them and pose a threat to any side. Real Madrid, on the other hand, are the only side to hand Atletico Madrid their league defeat this season and have also got a win at Barcelona. Their group stage was a mess as every side still had a chance to qualify on the last day, and Benzema has managed 17 goals this season, followed by Casemiro in second with only 5 goals. However, I won't say the goals won't come with the talent Madrid have elsewhere on the pitch. The biggest thing for Atalanta is that Sergio Ramos is set to miss both games due to injury, and this game may be overshadowed by Manchester City, but I truly expect this to be the tie of the round. Atalanta to win the first leg 3-2 in Italy, then in Madrid another clash with both sides finishing 2-2. Final score, Atalanta to win 5-4. Borussia Monchengladbach versus Manchester City. So the final game of this round as these sides meet once again in Europe's top competition. Gladbach have had an average season despite only losing 4 games, however they have drawn 9 of them. They fell at the last hurdle in the group by losing the last 2 games, but it was just enough to reach second as they were the shock factor of the tournament. I even put them 4th in my original predictions video. Home wins over Bayern Munich, Dortmund and Leipzig is no easy feat for a side, which could be the confidence needed against this City side. Manchester City are the in-form team in Europe right now. They have lost 2 games in all competitions and it seems like a distant memory since Leicester beat them 5-2 at home. Just like Juventus, they have one goal in mind and that is Champions League. They have structured their defensive unit with John Stones and Ruben Diaz, with Laporte starting to return from injury, and despite Aguero being out with consistent injury problems, they have still managed to find the goals. I think they are going to run into Gladbach like a freight train and they won't even know what hit them. Manchester City should cruise past Gladbach with ease as they set course for the quarter-finals. The first leg is in Budapest and I can see Man City getting a 2-0 away win followed by a 3-0 home win in Manchester. The final result, Manchester City 5-0. So that's all my predictions for the knockouts. Hopefully after this is all over it won't look completely terrible and I'll have made some correct choices. I'll be back to do another run on the predictions for the quarterfinals, and by that point we will have a clear path to the final with our remaining 8 clubs. With that, I appreciate you for taking the time to watch the video. Would love to see your own predictions in the comments. What shocks or surprises do you expect this round? Also, make sure to keep liking and subscribing as it's a huge boost to keep making the videos. Take care of yourself and I'll catch you next time. See ya!